Okay, guys, I just talked to a parent who actually said that they're in week 7 of having their kids home. And some school districts shut down really early. I'm located in New Jersey. And so parents right now are grasping at straws, literally, to try to figure out what to do with their kids. They're stuck home. And your kid is probably bored of his toys. Even if you're a therapist or an early interventionist, you're probably thinking, what do I do now? So what I wanted to do is share today 10 activities you can do simply with cotton balls. What I want parents to understand is we often think that kids need a lot of entertainment, but think back when we were kids. We didn't have all the technology kids have today, and we were just fine. I remember I used to be able to go outside with my brother, and we used to play, literally, we would bang rocks together and make them into shapes or play with sticks, and we were happy. And kids don't need a lot to be happy, and there's things you can have and use just around your house that can be a lot of fun and entertain kids for a really, really long time. So don't think you have to do anything crazy. So here's my 10 things that you can do. So the first thing that you can simply do when you're using cotton balls is you can literally just have kids transfer them back and forth between cups with two bowls. Now I don't have the two bowls, but this is really, really great for young learners that are working on hand skills. Another thing that's really fun if you're working on kids that have balance, especially if you have more than one kid, you can have relay races where you can have a big spoon, or sometimes a spatula for an older kid makes it a little harder. And they have to run across the room back and forth, and maybe they have to get 10 of them and carry 10 of them to the other side of the room before the game is over. So that is activity 1 and activity 2. The second thing is kids just love making collages. You'd be surprised how entertained that kids are. Now this obviously is for younger kids, but if you just give kids glue and paper, they can do that for a long time. They find it fun. It's good for hand skills. If you're trying to work on language, you can say squeeze, you can say put on, you can say give me, you can say cotton. There's so many things you can do. You can teach the kids the textures of it, right? It's white, it's soft. A great activity for sensory learners is just to pull and stretch the cotton. I happen to have really good cotton for that because these are not cotton balls, it's like strips of cotton. They can pull it and they can try to feel it and experiment with it and play with it. That's really, really fun for kids. It's great for sensory kids that are really tactile. The other thing is teaching kids to use tweezers. I have kitchen prongs. This came from an ice bin. But you probably have some sort of tweezers or prongs. Just having them pick them up, carry them around. That's another really, really great solution. You can even use food dye if you have them. I don't have food dye, I don't have paint, but that's another option. Another thing that's fun, you can take soapy water and you can have kids wash their toys with it, especially if they have a baby doll. If it's a girl, you can say, oh, we're gonna give the baby a bath and wash your toys. That can be a really, really good time. You can build with them. If you can literally, you can have the kids build different things. You can build, today in New Jersey, believe it or not, it's the end of April, it actually snowed. You can build an igloo. Since it's snowing outside of New Jersey, that would be a great activity for today. When it comes to gluing, I said making collages. You could also get creative. You can make little puppets out of it, right? I've got googly eyes here. I've got a stick. You can make little cool little puppets out of it. There's no end of possibilities that you can do. Kids that have oral motor seeking, kids that are putting things in their mouth a lot, or they're biting things, they're constantly touching their mouth, they crave oral input. This is a straw, but you can literally just blow the cotton balls. It's a really great activity for kids. This is another cool one that I just kind of thought of on the fly today as I'm making this video. I was thinking, okay, what are some creative things I can do? And I just wanted to show you that you really don't have to do much. You can just be creative. I took a wet cotton ball and I put it in the balloon. You can shake it, and when you throw it up, it kind of falls down kind of cool. So that's just a fun way to teach kids. There's so much you can do with just the things that you have at home. So don't think you need to go out, spend a ton of money. Don't be concerned. And maybe you're a parent who doesn't have a lot of resources. That means so many people lost their job right now. Maybe you're not working and you can't go out and spend the money, or can't take your kids to the activities. I mean, obviously no kids can go to the activities right now, but there's so much you can do with what you have at home. It's really about being creative. I hope this video inspires you not only to do these activities, but to look at what you have in your house and see how many things that you can do to really, truly create positive, fun learning experiences for your kid, but just what you have at home. So my name is Jessica Leichtweisz. I'm the CEO of Hope Education Services. I make a ton of videos like this one. Most of them are geared to help kids with autism, although I have branched out into creating other teaching videos since I have 12 years experience of doing home instruction. And right now there's more people doing that than ever. But if you want to get videos about autism, you want to see my daily videos about what you can do to keep your kids entertained at home, subscribe to this channel. I put a video out every single day, so you will not miss any of them. You'll get every single one of them. I also would love to give you a free book. If you head over to my website, hopeeducationservices.com, I made my entire ebook library free for parents. I know right now parents are home. They are trying to learn, do the best they can. Head over to that website. You'll get on my list. I often have free events just for people on my list. Last week, I had actually had a special education attorney come on for an hour, and I just emailed my list and said, hey, you guys have questions for an attorney? Because if you do, I have them on tonight. And anyone on my list got to come. I had 18 people come, 10 of them asked questions and got their questions answered. And that was a free service I provided to them just as a thank you for being on my list. So go head over to my site, Hope Education Services, get on my list. You won't want to miss out. I love to help you. And if you have a question, drop me an email and I'll make a video just for you.